Well, do you want to start?
Yeah, I like but I don't have my favorite food. Hello, Fabi. The question today is, which is your favorite food? I will say that my favorite food is something that it's called paleo bowl, or it has different forms. It is like um, energy bars for made only with natural products, and they are super tasteful. It's like super sweet, and because they are made with dates and nuts and things like that. All is natural, and I love it. We were having some jokes with Septi, because when I have them in my possession, I cannot stop eating them. So I was giving to Septi, take those and only give them to me if I do some exercise or I do a lot of work. And, and sometimes he doesn't give to me. I don't deserve it. So, but lately we are out of paleo wool, so I cannot show. By the way, who wants to go next? Maybe Griff?
Oh, really quick, do you have any agenda topics also? Maybe the question and agenda topics?
Okay. We should talk about the commons upgrade. We have to review if everything went okay. I could not review it, and I am a bit worried because it was time. It needed some time, so I don't know if we are already in the phase of execution or where we are at. We have to review it. We can talk also about the work with gardens of last week. We were modeling the bonding curve with YGG during the weekend. There are some news from the hatch review. I don't know. Maybe we can talk about the new things in the hatch frontend. I don't know. I will let you talk about that. Griff, what's your favorite food?
Oh, my favorite food by far, and my mom is actually in this other room. I'm hanging out in the closet, and she makes this amazing lasagna. My mom's lasagna is there's nothing even beating that. Um, so that's my favorite food by far. As far as food that I get access to, man, I've been just loving avocados in general. I love avocados. Avocados and salt, just straight. Give it to me hot. Or just cold and fast. Either way. And updates, same old, same old. Any votes, make sure that we have those and get those passed. I would love to hear more from Fabi or anyone else about Celeste and any updates there. And if Shui pops in, then we'll do the One Hive weekly updates and go over the board. And I mean, my main thing is like, what do we got to do to be done with the hatch, and just making sure that we're not blocking. As much as I want to prioritize the commons upgrade, because that will be a future blocker, we just got to get past the current blocker, which is the hatch ready yet? Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? You know, one of those things. And with that, I will pass it to Fabi. Fabi, what's your favorite food?
Hey guys. Uh, well, in one hand, I really love avocado also. But in the other hand, I don't really like fish, but it's kind of strange because I love the salmon. So yeah, one of my favorite foods is salmon. Yeah, for sure. Not sure if I have to give my update now or should I pass to anyone?
Less about updates and more about agenda topics you want to make sure we cover.
Oh, okay. So I have some updates to give about Celeste and Honey Pot. And yeah, other than that, that's it. I will pass it to to Sep.
Yeah, my favorite food like cooking is like lentils. But lately with Sam we're eating. Oh, but I don't know the English name. Arándanos? Or maybe Sam knows.
Blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries. I love them. Like they are delicious. And I don't have any agenda topic. I'll pass it to Paulo.
Thank you, Septi. I have to say that my favorite food is also lentils. It's very easy to make, and you can make them like a nutritious meal, throw in some vegetables, meat, etc. And yeah. And for this meeting, I wanted to share some updates on the Hatch front end regarding the circle graph problem that we had, and a cool animation that I did. So I'll pass it to Gabi.
Hi guys. I'm not sure we were saying favorite foods or intentions. Sorry, I lost the
Agenda topics and favorite food.
nice. Good. Yeah, my favorite food is the milanesa from here. It's like a steak with bread that you make with eggs and the bread is really small and it's really nice. And yeah, for intention for the meeting is to check in and yeah, get updated on the common terms. I pass it to Nir. I'm not sure if you already go.
Yeah, Nerv. The question is, what is your favorite food, and do you have any agenda topics or intentions for the call?
Hi. Not at the moment. Just joining to feel what's going on. And, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for coming. You're more than welcome to come. Thanks for sitting in and watching our work call. It's probably not going to be super entertaining, but glad to have you. And Craig, do you have any favorite foods and intentions?
Hello. I love beans. I have 0 agenda items, and my intention is to lurk, catch up.
Nice. Thank you, Craig.
I don't know who's left, Griff.
I think that's it. I think that's the party. Oh, although Nerve, I didn't push you on favorite food. Do you have a favorite food?
Favorite food? I don't know what's in the fridge probably. So.
That's fair. Just easy. Favorite food? Easy. Okay, cool. So then let's start this party. Oh, I should share this agenda topic. First thing is, Sam, are there any votes that we need to vote on?
I just created one vote for the payment of last week. I think that let's vote on that. And the other vote that is quite interesting is what happened with the common rate. I think that we could check it together because it's interesting enough. One of the things that I am worried about is why cannot we redeem the tokens when we created the vote? I didn't check it out later on during the weekend, but the same day that we created the vote, we could not redeem, and it was very weird. I think that we have to check it out. Maybe the params were not right when we uploaded them, or I don't know what can be going on with that. Something to have into account when we do the upgrade.
I mean,
I don't know in what.
It sounds like we need to do another test deployment and figure it out, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. I think that we are going to do another test in the future with the real upgrade. So we have to be very careful with that thing in the next test.
Yeah, I mean, we need to diagnose why we can't redeem for sure.
But it's very weird because redemptions is working. I mean, it is working in our tests, so it has to do more with the timing. And I don't know if it has to do with the parameters that we selected for XDive. So just a heads out that we have to check it out and also see if we can redeem now before the migration, which could be interesting.
So does anyone want to take this detective work on? Sam, to me, this sounds like a priority. I mean, like, if
Well,
we need to change the code, if we run into this bug and we find out, oh no, we actually need to change something in the code, this is the moment, right?
I will just because we are in this call and it's something that it's that interesting. We might just want to see when we can, if we can redeem now or if we can execute the vote.
Okay.
It's interesting enough for everyone because it's a vote that we will have to do in the. It's an important vote.
Do you have a link to this vote? And we can put it in the Common Swarm channel.
Yes, we sent it in the forum.
Ooh, do you have it? Can you spoon feed this link?
Wait a sec. How was it called? Commons upgrade.
Griff, the address you just show, it's public, or I should get rid of that?
It's fine. It's public.
I'm having some troubles with the Common Swarm DAO.
Yeah. Are you guys as well? Or is
Yeah.
it just me?
Me too.
Yeah, it's loading here.
Okay, for me it's working, but
I'll try a different XDI.
yeah, probably it's the node because I am using a different node.
Yeah. It looks like it works with the old RPC.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, it's working with my other RPC. Let's see, where is this? It's working with rpcxdiechain.com. But it seems like die.poa.network is down.
So
Which RPC is working? Sorry.
I'll put it in Discord.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
But then again, it's still not loading. So maybe I spoke too soon.
it is working for me. A node that it's from QuickNode. I can share it also in Common Swarm.
Oh, now it's working.
Does it work for you?
Yes.
Decentralization.
Yay.
Yeah.
So we need one more vote on the payment. Gotta save that gas. So, who's able to make the last vote here? Still.
My vote is up.
Oh,
Okay.
nice, Chewy.
That's interesting, guys. The vote was rejected because the migration vote was rejected because it needed a 10% approval and we didn't reach that amount.
Okay.
Did you put this somewhere?
Yes,
The
in
link?
the link on the forum, but I didn't receive so much likes, so probably not much people.
Can
So
you post that in Discord or somewhere where we can all check it out easily?
yes, let me check it out again. In which Discord channel?
Commons, the Commons Discord.
Here is the forum. And yeah, not enough people voted.
Oh. Man, why do we choose such a high quorum?
I don't know.
Let's see. Okay.
And it was open until today at 3 a.m. So one of the things that could be very interesting is to try if we can redeem. I mean, at least try now, and we know what is going on.
Commons upgrade rejected. Too bad. Man, this thing is so slow today.
Oh, I cannot redeem, and it's very weird, even now.
Redeemable tokens.
I don't know if it's because of the toll. Maybe it's the toll gate. No. It doesn't have any sense. No,
Well,
I have
this probably isn't the moment to
to
figure this out. It could be that because test tech are non-transferable and that causes an issue.
No, it was. I mean, in the tests it works, so it's probably something related with the configuration, which should not be that, or the interface. But yeah, we can repeat the vote and make sure that people will be able to redeem.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do both of those for sure. Okay, so who wants to take on why we can't redeem?
I can take a look at that.
That is awesome. And we'll also add I'm making a new vote. I assume that's you, Sam.
As you want.
And
I have
I'll
to
help you.
update the. I have the script in order to add a new vote. So I think that I didn't update it. I will include it in the repo.
What did you say the quorum was?
10%.
Oh my god. Why would we do that?
Do you think that it's going to be too much?
Yeah, of course. 10%? That's way too much. How would we ever get 10% to vote yes on this? It's a test. I thought it was supposed to be 0.1, like 1%, 0.01. That must have been the problem. Off by one error. So when you once you make the vote, ping me and I'll try to get the whales to vote yes on it. Mostly that means use up.
Yo.
You, Santi, Sam, YGG, you're all whales. And anyone who put die in. But we'll be able to see the token holders and I'll chase them down.
It's in tokens.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that was a fun voting. That was much more fun for the vote overview than I thought. Okay, cool. Celeste, if you guys don't mind, let's keep moving. Celeste and Honey Pot updates. Fabi, do you have the latest?
Yeah. Well, actually, this weekend, Celeste and Honey Pot was deployed. It seems that everything is working really nice. There is a small issue with email notifications, but yeah, I also I take some honey and so yeah, I'm approved in the as an active member, so you can go ahead and take some honey. On the other hand, today I was working the whole day trying to deploy our version of Honeypot. Send created a new DAO with a token on Rinkebi, so we can test in Rinkebi. I'm having some issues on the I mean, we are not using Vercel anymore, so I'm trying to deploy everything in Netflix 5. I'm having some issues. I had a couple of calls with Rodrigo this morning, who was trying to help me on that. But yeah, still it's not working on Rinkebi, but I hope that today I could wrap this up as soon as possible. But yeah, that's all that I have from Honeypot and Celeste.
Okay, cool. So is did the vote pass for upgrading the honey, the one hive, like full system?
Well, I don't really know about that. I don't know. Let me
Chewy, do you have any updates on
Yep.
or Gabby? Yeah.
Yeah, it passed.
And so what are the next steps for them on their like upgrade to one hive? Like
I think the site is already outdated. What do you mean?
so that's
On
so it's already up. Their people are making
Yep.
proposals with
Yep.
disputable conviction voting.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. The yes and not, because the site in OneHive, it's still using the old DAO. We have still to send the honey funds from the funding pool, the new DAO, right?
I think there is already. You mean like the 700 or what?
No,
Yes.
I think
The
they
remaining,
spent all the money in the first
yeah, there is
in the first
some few honeys remaining in the old DAO, but the new one has already
That's great.
most of them.
yeah.
So this is the new DAO?
Yeah, this is the new DAO.
Ow! That's great.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah, there was
10th,
a
pollen proposal. Abstain.
there is one already disputed by Lemon.
It's already being disputed?
There is one from the Luigi Lemon disputed that was disputed.
There is
Ooh.
already a dispute.
Yeah. But
That's
I
exciting.
think it was.
Where would I go to find that?
I'm not sure why you are not seeing it. It's the second proposal. I think it should be open, but not sure.
Yes.
Oh,
There is another one.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. My connection was breaking up. Sorry.
It's not loading for you, the second one.
Let's see, there's the covenant. Oh, that's a great update.
Nice.
I love that. Whoever did that's a goddamn hero. The gas, I don't know if you guys can see my MetaMask, but the gas transaction, like upping the gas so that it's 1.003. That's awesome. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, well, let's see if we can get Celeste going.
It's celeste.onehive.org.
Yeah, Celeste is pretty awesome.
Gabi, do you know that if we have a Celeste in Rinkeby?
Yeah, I think there is a test Celeste in Rinkeby.
Yes, but do you know the front end where is it, or how to get that? Because we might want to test the garden in Rinkeby first.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask Fabi or Rodri. But
I'm a big fan of testing in prod, by the way. I know that I'm outvoted constantly on this one.
I will come tomorrow to the call of garden, so I can ask also.
Nice. Yeah.
One Hive Covenant action, is this it? Donate to Lemon.
To Lemon.
Is Lemon trolling?
Yeah.
Oh, and Sandpiper not letting it happen.
No. Lemon is the proposer, and the challenger who doesn't want to give money to Lemon is Sandpiper.
Yeah. And so they did back and forth, huh? They challenged, and then the challenger says, no description in the forum post. Luigi is just being rascally. Don't give him free money. Sandpiper is a mean boy. Wow. I think someone has too much honey. That's what I think here. Okay, cool. Well, or maybe he wants to NFT this bad. This is the first Celeste rejection. Okay, cool. Well, that's amazing. We are live. There are disputes. Update complete. Let's move on to the next. Chewy. One Hive. Sorry, guys. I just realized we're a little late here. Chewy, do you have any? Do you need any support on the weekly update? Sorry, Chewy. Are you there? You're muted.
Yeah, he was in the airport. Maybe he is not able to reply.
Yeah, it's yeah, I have like not the best internet right now, but yeah, I was gonna add the progress on the contract migration, and yeah, other than that, do you guys have any other thing that want to add to the weekly update?
I think that we can add that we have been working with Gardens towards Gardens template. And maybe the model of the modeling curve, it's not ready. It's not ready yet. I don't know if.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably going to be more about the hatch config dashboard would be nice. Because it's better to talk about things that we have done as opposed to things that we will do in these updates.
Yeah, well, the thing is that the things that we are doing, yeah, it's better if they are already complete.
Yeah, we can get further on the Commons upgrade dashboard before we have to put in this, even though it's fun and cool. What about Adria? Any updates on Adria?
He sent me a message the other day, and he says, I am almost complete. I only need to review one of the contracts that it's not yet ready. That template with the change in the voting permission. The rest looks pretty good. He's even going to add the Hatch smart contract as an example in the master at the University of Barcelona as an example, because he thought that it was a very good example for well-written code. So it's also it's not us, it's of Aragon Black, but it's nice that he says the code is very well written. So looks very good.
Cool. Okay. Our college course. Oops. Anything else, Chewy, that you want us to throw into this weekly update, or anything else you have questions about?
No, right now I'm a little bit distracted, but tomorrow on my one-on-one with Sam, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper on each of these points, and yeah, we'll have it ready by Wednesday.
Great. Okay, cool. Paulo, animation. You made an animation. Do you want to share screen?
Oh, yeah, sure. One moment. Okay. So I was in some changes to the front end. I did an animation for when the goal is reached, following the Figma that Fiore did time ago. Well, it would be nice to. Let's see if the hatch can load.
Can you change your share screen preferences so that it only shows the
Oh, yeah,
screen?
sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
You have a setup like a trader.
In the by day he's a dev for Common Swarm. By night, degen, full on.
Yeah, I always forget that Discord doesn't allow you to share one screen only. Okay. So
they'll allow you to share the tab or the window application.
One moment. Okay, here it is. So right now I don't know where it's in loading. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you guys are watching it. Basically, when the hatch goal is reached, some confetti and
It's not working.
Yeah, it's not working. Try it again.
Am I sharing the right screen? Maybe I'm not sharing the.
No,
You're
we are
not
not
sharing
doing.
the screen at all.
Oh, sorry. No?
Yes.
Okay, so wait a second. That okay now. So
Oh, that's so nice.
so it's a small animation that I did following the Fiore Figma.
Can we gift this?
Sure. So yeah, I just update the page like I just love it. And I also start working on some of the issues that you created on the dashboard. Maybe we can. I can show some of them. 1 second. I have it on another screen. So here it is. So this is the Tech UI library. I was working on the circle graph. Well, I was tinkering with the colors. That's why right now it's kind of ugly. But I add the percentage update relative to the min or max goal. So basically, when it tells you the percentage of funds that has been gathered, and once the stroke reaches the triangle, it updates to the new percentage. So, for example, here it's telling you that you have 12% of this segment right here. So I'm almost finished with this. I want to add some colors to the stroke based on the segment that is located. So, for example, here I want this first segment to be gray, like this, and when the hatch reaches the main goal, the segment start painting the yellow color here, and when after it reaches the hatch goal, it changes again. So it's almost complete, and this is the other thing that
Can I just confirm there's the min goal, the target goal, and the max goal?
Yeah, right now in this example, the yellow triangle is the min goal and the red one is the hatch goal that we need to add to the subgraph, because right now there is no hatch param that defines the hatch goal, just the max and the min goal.
Yeah, I think that it should not be in the graph because we are not setting it up in the smart contract. I think that it's something that we should add as a parameter to the content.
Oh, okay. So
wait, we add it as a front end. We don't want to add it into the params like config file.
It is a parameter that it's not provided to Solidity, so it should not be in the graph either.
Well, maybe not in the graph, but do we want to add it to the params.js? Would that be okay? And then it's like the config file, and would it be possible to pull from there, or is that?
I will not mix things because that config file is for the template, and it's something that it's not. It doesn't. It's not there. It's not from there. This special parameter.
Well, the thing is, when someone comes in to add these things from their like hatch design, hatch configuration dashboard, right? they'll have this one parameter, and then they'll have to remember to go add it somewhere else. And it might be a challenge for reusability.
Yeah, I understand. The maybe it should not be a parameter. Maybe it should be something that we select as, okay, this is the minimum, this is the maximum. Let's choose something that has sense for any case, because this parameter doesn't mean anything. So it's just UX.
It means which UX is very important.
Yeah, but it doesn't change anything in the graphs in anywhere. It doesn't change anything.
Just the front end right here, right?
Yes. Yes. This is why I will let
Hey,
it
guys,
out.
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna leave a little early because they're boarding. But
Okay.
I'll catch up with you later.
Bye,
Thanks, guys.
Chewy.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, so we have to then we have to add. Well, I guess later we can add a bunch of documentation to show people how they have to add all the parameters in one file, and then go to this other file to add the one other parameter.
Why don't we just derive it from the minimum parameter?
No, because it's a design choice. So someone is actually saying, when I designed this thing, I'm setting our target goal to be this thing, and I believe that we as a community should strive to get to this target goal so that we have these outputs.
I am talking from the dark and say technocracy. Technocracy.
Yeah, but it can't be derived from the minimum, because you might choose the minimum for one reason or another. Like so there's the TEC use case, and then there's the common swarm and future commons. And I'm thinking about the future commons, not necessarily the TEC.
Yeah, the thing is that the maximum goal, is it something that we are going to use, or
It's in the smart contracts, right? It might.
yes, yeah, but it could be infinity, like the maximum amount that there is in the.
I think it's very likely that many commons. I mean, look at what happened to Phi Protocol just recently. They're a victim of their own success, limiting these things. And look at the Graph Protocol, right? Because they limited the amount of money people could put in. There's a lot. There's a really strong. And look at the DAO. There's a lot of reasons why you might want to have a MAC and enforce.
Very good point. Okay, very good point. And also so the 100% is going to be the maximum, right? Do we really need that target if we have that
Yes,
maximum?
we need the target, Sam. We need the target really bad.
Okay. Okay.
It's a social thing. It's not. I understand it's not needed on the code, and it's kind of this weird thing, but it's very important for the social consensus. You know.
I mean, we can store it in the contract. It's just one variable, so we can read from it from the front end. So what's the problem about storing it on the contract?
Well, we can store it and then you don't use it, but it looks like that it's just a front end thing that should not be stored there. Okay, whatever. I don't think that it's worth a very big discussion. I mean, I'm okay with any decision. I will not set it up in the contract. Okay, you are saying if we store it in the contract, then we can put it in the graph, and then we can have it from the front end. And it also solves the problem that we don't want this as a parameter of the. Okay, let's store it in the contract then. I'm not super fan of that, but it looks like we have some consensus. I will not oppose to that.
Nice. That is fantastic news. I know it's lame, man. I know it's not like doesn't have anything to do with smart contracts, but it is like very important for the social signaling and the cultural like selling point of like, hey, are we going to be able to make this target? You know, and motivation for the fundraise and the success of the project. It's weird, but it's real.
Hmm? Okay. And very good news, Paulo, that we have that.
And the last thing that I did was migrating Connect to OneHive using the OneHive fork, where Gabi and Rodri, I think they are working on.
Just before this, can I assign you to that issue, Sam, adding the target goal to the contract? Or who should I assign?
It's okay. Yeah.
Or Paulo, do you want it?
Or Paulo.
I can do it. It's just write a line of code.
Cool. I guess the big thing will be telling Adria. I don't think it'll be a bad thing.
Yes, the thing is that we are also changing the. Come on, adding a new line of code is not going to be anything. I mean, we are just adding a parameter, which is not going to be used, so it doesn't affect the. I will tell Adria, but it's not going to change anything. And the last thing is telling Adria when we have the hatch template, which we should have it as soon as possible, quite soon. And then put all the work on the commons grade, the commons template.
Cool. And that's on you, Sam?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I am working on these templates.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Paulo. What were you saying before?
Oh, the last thing that I did was updating the Connect packages to use the OneHive fork, because it's the most updated and where Gabi and Rodri are working on. So I'm planning to do a pull request with these component updates to TechUI and then import them on the front end to start using them. And after that, I can start working on the line of code that we need to add to the contract and other issues related to the front end. So that will be all from my side.
Griff, there is a question that I have for you.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, last week we were discussing that Giveth was going to be one of the gardens.
Yeah.
Of the initial gardens. But we are not implementing the bring your own token yet. I think that you were saying that you wanted to have a special token based on M stable.
Yeah, it's more like a special token based on our very interesting vesting strategy. We have a global lockup system.
Okay. Does it work for you to have the Giveth token as a mini-me that has this issuance, or it doesn't work for you because of you want another token? It's more like
It might be easier to do a wrapped this version, is what I would say, just to like separate make it easier for parallel streams to succeed.
Okay, I think that this is something that we have to have into account in tomorrow.
Is there a gardens party or something going on tomorrow?
No, it's a call, a general call, like this one.
Because I could send a giveth to the party.
Okay. No, it's not a party, it's a call like this.
This sure feels like a party. I love these calls. Okay. Send me the time and I'll see if I can find someone if I can't go myself. I'm sure because I know James and Mateo and Amin and like, dude, we're all really excited about it. So like, we could throw some devs that way and even start supporting you guys in what we can. Obviously, we can't do a lot, but we can. I mean, as in we're not capable at doing anything with Aragon smart contracts, but we can support whatever ways you guys need us to support. Okay, let's look at our issues really quick and make sure we didn't lose anything. We only have a few minutes left. Transaction failed pop-up misfire.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Okay.
I expect to work on this with Gabby.
Nice. Okay. I'll just tag Gabby so it comes up on his notifications.
Cool.
You mentioned you gave an update on this one, right? Aragon Connect core library.
Yes.
Is it updated with a different node?
Which one?
I mean, this problem with I don't know, the one that Paulo was doing the update. Are using the One Hive Connect, but can you update it? Can you update the node of it?
We can pass a provider. I told Gabby, and he's gonna look at it because of the problem that we found that Connect doesn't use the provider that you pass it, but the default one. So
it's the problem with Ethers and Ethereum.
I'm still not sure because on the code it looks like it uses the one that you pass it, but at the end we still had that problem with the endpoint. So
we're a little short on time. I would say let's move this discussion to another party.
Sure.
Okay, so vote creation permission needs to be updated. Sam, this was yours.
Yes, I am. I still didn't do it.
Okay. And work with Audrey to check out Hatch and Impact Hours apps.
Did I say
that's
that's
done, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Love closing issues. Little hit of dopamine every time. Make a script and deploy a new DAO that will act as a TC for the Commons upgrade. This was done, but needs to be done again, right? Or I guess, no, we can use the same DAO.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the same. I mean, the work is done.
Yeah, so we can close.
We just need a new vote, but
yeah,
we can use the same script.
Tell Audrey when we have the Hatch template. Is that the same as this vote creation permission needs to be updated?
It's more or less the same. We need to change that when it's ready. I mean, it should be ready very soon. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine to have the two issues. We'll get it done and then tell Audrey, right? Okay, so We have create a front end demo. This is done, right?
Yes.
Closed.
Last week was amazing. There are a lot of advances.
Final test parameters for Commons upgrade.
What is it
I
about?
think this is done.
I don't remember that.
I think these are just the parameters that we used, even though we chose really poor ones with 10% quorum. They were chosen. So, some issues get done, but they get done poorly. Make a final test parameters. Oh yeah. Work with Fabri. You're still working on this one, right? Fabi? This is just like always there.
Yeah. That's currently ongoing.
Consider the early vote edge case. Do you know what this is, Sam?
It is probably the same than yeah, exactly. This is the same. This is a previous issue that we were writing. We already considered it and told Adria, and we have to change it. So basically, we are going to add a time restriction for creating votes.
Whoa, okay. Is this something that we need to write a smart contract for, or is it just like we don't add the ability to create votes until later? It's like a
Yes, it's a permission. It's something that you can set up in Aragon OS permissions.
They have a time delay?
Yes. If you knew what they have in the permissions, you can even program something like if enough time has passed and something else happened, or something else is going on.
So wait, did we already do this? No.
No, you can close it, because this is the other issue that we already have open.
Which issue?
The issue of changing the new vote permission. If you can close, I don't know. It was in the board. We already talked about it. I don't know if it's.
I found it. It's 61.
Okay.
Okay, missing integration tests on Hatch smart contracts.
Which are missing, because maybe we have all the tests. Adria told me to write some more, but the tests are done. I think we should go closing things.
This is great. Okay, TC help link to gather user feedback. Oh man, this would be really cool.
Yeah, I had to take a look at that. I have to merge the pull request that Anthony opened.
Okay, so I'm gonna add you to this, Paulo.
Yeah.
And that would be great. It says conviction voting in the debug console, but it shouldn't. That's a pretty small one.
Yes, it's done.
Nice. Closed. See, I'm just gonna. I think we're out of time. We're 5 minutes late. Fixed circle graph is being worked on. Add target goal to params. Throwing these on in progress. Paulo, you have a lot going on here. So
yeah, I know. Some of them are almost finished. So Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome. Thank you guys. I'm sorry that we didn't get all the way through. That's my bad. I'll do better at time management time. And we'll see you guys in a week. And hopefully we can get the hatch done, right? Let's finalize this and put it behind us.